Some of my friends told me after my sophomore year, there was a show in town, and that show, the musical, was playing in downtown Albany, and it was an Up With People show. And they said, why don't we go to that? So one night, I went to that show and loved it. Great music from an organization that promotes peace and understanding among peoples and cultures around the world. And I enjoyed it so much that I actually auditioned for it. The beginning of January, I went out to Tucson, Arizona, and joined this group that totally changed my life. And it was fascinating. I was a dancer for the group about 150 pounds ago, but met some of my best friends and my dearest friends from around the world, and we're all still connected today, which is really an amazing piece. What people don't see is a lot of the work beyond the show. The show is kind of something that unifies a lot of people as we go from city to city. But most of what we're doing in Up With People it's social work, because we'll go into a community and we'll work with the people who really need it. So that's kind of the connector to the Friars. I think that was always a longing in my life to continue that work. But when I was done with all that, I kind of wanted to continue a sense of social work. And as I got to know the Friars a little bit more, and they kept inviting me to consider the order, I did. But I think it's a nice connector, because now Up With People's focus was to promote a peace and understanding among peoples and cultures around the world. And the Friars, I think, are doing that similarly, but I think we're even working more directly with the marginalized in all sorts of places in the United States. And that's really exciting. We're doing our best to help the good people of God in whatever ways we can. I was in the Basilica of St. Clair, which now houses the original San Damiano cross, the one that spoke to Francis of Assisi. And there was a nun, and, belonging to the Second Order, one of the Poor Clares, closed the whole place and welcomed each of us to that area. We were going to do some filming there. She looked at me and she said, I think you need to spend time in front of the cross. And I thought, isn't this amazing how this woman is intuiting my need to be with the same cross that spoke to Francis? So she ushered everyone out, and I was there with that cross. And it was probably one of the most significant times in my life, because I really felt God saying to me, go and rebuild my church. But that reality and the significance of that cross and the Franciscans in my life for so many years caused me to get my first tattoo. It's a beautiful design that's done by a Franciscan colleague of mine named George Martins. And it's a beautiful symbol when you look at it. It's a modern interpretation of that cross that spoke to St. Francis 800 years ago. But the beauty of this is it represents the 6 different provinces that have recently united into one new province of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And if you can see the 6 different pieces that make up this San Damiano cross,